All right, sneaker fans, Senior here, back with another video, and today we're gonna do a little bit different of a video, I guess. I saw this video from one of my favorite sneaker YouTubers, Eddie Wynn. I'm gonna link his channel in the description below. I think I've done this already once, but he did a very intriguing video, so I thought I would put my senior sneaker spin on it. And so it was the 8 categories to making a sneaker collection. So I figured, how can I do that with the shoes that I have? So that's what we're going to do today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you do that, make sure you hit that bell so you can get a notification every time I do drop a new video. Comment down below, what do you think about these 8 categories, and let me know if you would add anything as far as categories. I was going to try and come up with 10, but going through it, I was only able to come up with 8, which I feel like is it's a really good number of categories. That way we can kind of incorporate a little bit of everything, and you guys will know the best way, because I feel like right now is a great time to build a sneaker collection, because there's a lot of stuff sitting, going on sale. There's a lot of hype stuff and crazy stuff dropping this year. So let's get into it, and we're going to start with the first category. These are not in any particular order, and again, this is my list. This is what I think helps build a well-rounded sneaker collection. So let's get into category number 1. All right, and as you can see, the first category I have is Jordan. So the great thing about Jordan as a category is that there is tons of different models that are out, and you can literally pick your favorites. You know, some people, OG sneakerheads, will say 1 through 14 because Jordan played in those. Those are the only Jordans that matter. So it's just all your personal preference, right? You can pick the ones that fit your style the most or the best. For me, that's typically 4s. These are not just all of the ones that you can go with, but let me set some of these down here. But you know, I'll be honest, some of my favorites right now have been 1s, 3s, and 4s. Again, like I said, 1 lows are kind of more my jam right now, but any Jordan 1, you know, you can look for, I feel like 3s are one of the most comfortable. Now, some of the newer cuts of the 4s, the SB4s, and some of those, even the military 4s, and this pair right here, the Bread Reimagined, are supposedly more comfortable. I've never found that Jordan's 4s are uncomfortable to me. But some people say go up half a size because they run a little small. I just go true to size. I've never had any problems. But find something that's comfortable to you. To me, actually, I feel like 3s and 11s are really comfortable. You would think that 11s aren't, but that's probably the newest tech, I feel like. I haven't worn my 12s yet, but you know, it's a great, diverse, and they pump out just tons, especially 1s. They've been pumping out tons of colorways, as you can see over there. 3s, to me, they put out quite a bit lately. You know, JD Sports just ran a sale last week, so you could have gotten a bunch of stuff 30% off. So that would have been a great time to pick up those lucky shorts. This pair right here, the Black Toes Reimagined, 30% off would have been a great deal, great steal. So it's easy to find these. Most of these are somewhat easy to find. 4s are a little tough right now, but it is still doable. And again, you can pick any one, not just the ones that I'm showing here. So find your favorites and try and track them down. All right, category number 2, and also keep in mind that some of these categories may have a slight overlap. You'll see when we get a little bit deeper into the list. But next up is Nike. So again, this can go everywhere from Air Max 90s, Air Max 1s. The Diamond Turfs were huge last year. The Andre Agassi's were huge last year. and then into early this year. So the AirTech challenges. Again, some of these things you can find real easy. Any Nike will do. It doesn't really matter. And again, this may have some crossover with some of the things later on the list, but just for style wise, depending on what you're really into, you know, this is a great retro shoe. This thing is comfortable all day long. You can wear this thing literally all day and not even think twice about it. This is what I wore up to Great Lakes Crossing and 12 Oaks Mall, or not 12 Oaks, Oakland Mall. So they can range from being just comfortable to being stylish. Obviously, the Diamond Turf is a retro turf shoe, training shoe. And again, the Air Max 90s, you can find these anywhere, or 95s. No, these are a 90. I don't know why I was saying 95. But you can find Air Max 95s as well. We were just at the mall not that long ago. And you can find those things on sale. You can find Air Max 90s on sale. So great time, like I said, to grab shoes. And Nike is obviously the leader in athletic footwear and clothing and stuff like that. So Nike definitely had to be on the list. All right, category number 3 is Adidas. So you really can't go wrong with any Adidas. Obviously, this is the classic Samba, and again, another classic, the Stan Smith. Adidas does have tons and tons of classic shoes. Also, they have some of the more newer shoes. I guess in theory, could throw Yeezys into that list. But I know that a lot of people have fallen out of love with Yeezys. Prices have really tanked on anything that's retroed in the past like 2 or 3 years. But Adidas has been doing some really, really good things outside of not having Ye on their, you know, team anymore. So, but you can't go wrong. Like I said, there's so many classics. A lot of people are huge into the handball specials now, and there's some other classic Adidas models that you can grab. And you can grab these in all kinds of different colors, man. That's what's great. I grabbed these at the outlet mall for like $50 a pair. So I grabbed the classic green, which goes great with the sweatshirt that I'm wearing right now. I also have a carbon pair. So you can't go wrong with adding Adidas into your collection. And, you know, if it's something you've been ignoring, feel free to jump in and try and find some. They even just retroed, a few weeks ago, they just retroed the Ultra Boost 1.0, which, if you haven't tried anything with Boost in it, the Ultra Boost is a classic, and it is a stupid comfortable shoe. So maybe look for those. I wonder if they're sitting on Adidas. I haven't looked in a while, but the original OG colorway did just retro not that long ago. So great opportunity to grab one of those if you haven't grabbed one before. So on the list is Adidas at number 3. All right, number 4 on the list is New Balance. So, you know, New Balance is a brand that has been growing in the past 3 or 4 years. I will tell you that even if you don't get collab shoes, and we'll talk about collabs just a little bit here, but the one thing that's great about New Balance is that you do not need to get a collab shoe to get great materials. This was an outlet find. You can go to any local New Balance outlet. You can just go to your local Foot Locker, Finish Line, JD Sport, all of the stores that we saw in the Oakland Mall. Even though that mall wasn't overflowing with hype things or you know, kind of, it was a little meh. You still found some great New Balances at some great prices. I literally tried to talk wifey into that pink pair. She wasn't having it. But great materials at great prices. Again, you can find things out at the outlets. And when you have GR releases or something you can pick up readily that already has great material at great prices, you know, I feel like because this is a $9.90, this one was a little bit more expensive than your typical. And again, this one will go great with the sweatshirt that I have on right now. But, you know, sometimes you can get great New Balances in the 125 to 160 range. Sometimes you'll find some of the more desirable models, up near closer to 200, maybe a little over 200. And day of this recording, you won't see it for a little bit, but Salehi Bembury on his website, or a website, released a pair of 990 V2s, I believe. The retail price was pretty high at $275. But again, if you're getting this from an outlet with great materials, just think about what the collab quality is going to be on top of that. So can't go wrong. Everybody's kind of really hyped on New Balance right now, so can't go wrong with the New Balance. All right, category number 5. We're going to kind of combine two a little bit here. We're going to go with hype and collab. So basically, because they kind of coexist in the same type category, I just decided to throw them in there. Now, you can have one without the other, or you can have both, really. So right here we have an example of collabs that didn't have a whole lot of hype. Even the CDG, obviously the CDG doesn't have a ton of hype, but again, it is a collab with a clothing designer, where we also have the Union that basically is the epitome of hype, right? Also, I could have grabbed any of the Travis Scotts. We're going to go talk about hype and collab at the same time again. You know, most of my Travis Scotts are not the most hyped Travis Scotts that I have. And, well, that I have aren't the antithesis or the epitome of hype, but they do have some hype behind them. And as you guys know, my channel is not solely based on hype. I'm not a hype beast. I don't go out and grab and buy every hype pair of shoes, even for resale. For me, it's retail or bust. So if I can get a hype pair of shoes like the Union ones, that's amazing. That's super awesome. But I'm not paying, $500, $600, $800 for a pair of shoes just because I need to have all of the hype shoes. It was something that took me a little bit of time to come to grips with. I always felt like I needed to try and find something to buy every shoe to make content, and I've really just grown more into buying what I like, knowing stuff that I'll wear, and things that I enjoy, the hunt, and really the wear of and styling. So having some hype or a collab, because again, like we were saying, usually the materials, I'll be honest with you, let me set these down real quick. I'll be honest with you, this shoe did not have a whole lot of hype when it came out. I was actually really surprised that it didn't, because back then, a lot of the Sacai collabs were selling like hotcakes. But this honestly is one of my favorite shoes in my collection. And every time I wear this shoe, literally I catch 5, 6, 7 different people staring at my feet because they're trying to figure out what I'm wearing, and they really like this shoe. This is honestly one of wifey's favorite shoes in my collection. And so it's super enjoyable to wear. But again, this one, when you get these, this was one of the more exciting days that I buying sneakers, was getting this W, right? Same thing with the Travis Scott's Phantom Lows. Was an amazing day. So I will always cherish these things. And, again, having some hype in your collection is not a bad thing. If you're a hype beast, that's cool too. But me, I like grabbing things that everybody can grab. And luckily, this was something a lot of people were able to get their hands on. And there's still a release upcoming. So add some hype and a collab to your collections, because it is really worth it and they do kind of stand out. All right, category number 6, which should be fairly important to most of us, is comfortable shoes. Having all of these shoes, style is important, but there does come a point in time where comfort is important. As much as I love my Jordan 1 highs and my Jordan 1 lows, those really aren't all day comfortable. Zero technology in there, zero cushion. You're just walking around on rubber soles. And, for me, once a week, I get to partake in Casual Fridays, where I get to wear whatever shoes I want. And sometimes, especially after playing basketball, I just want to be comfortable. So I break out pairs like these. Again, I'm not on the ASICS hype train like everybody else. However, I am looking to grab more Asics, and I just noticed how dirty this one is. Should almost enter this into the next category, but regardless, comfortability is super important. So these are really comfortable, and again, these got sent to me on accident. So it's not like I searched out and went to go after these. Had these not got sent to me on accident, I probably wouldn't even have an ASIC in my collection. And then the Zoom Vomero. Again, I'm not on TikTok, so I don't follow social media trends. I find shoes that I like, I try them out, and if I enjoy them, I keep them. So the Zoom Vomero 5, I had been looking for a pair of these. I just didn't find a pair that fit my personal style until I came across these. So having comfortable shoes is super important. Again, I have a lot of Dunks. The SB Dunks are the most comfortable, I personally believe, but regular Dunks, stylish, fit my style, but not really all that much all-day comfort. So you can trick that with some different insoles and stuff, but why go through some of that hassle and rigmarole when you can just grab some shoes that are stupid comfortable, and that should be near the top of everybody's list. And again, like I said, some overlap. Ultra Boost. I didn't grab mine because they are filthy and they need cleaned bad, but I do have a pair of black and white Ultra Boost. Again, grab an Ultra Boost. It's an amazing, comfortable pair of shoes that fits right into this category of comfy wears. All right, we're getting near the end. Category number 7. And that's everyday wear. So you should always have pairs in your collection that you know you can throw on any type of weather, any day of the week, to be able to throw them on, and they're going to take life's beating. Now, again, this blazer is a collab, but your typical blazer you can find anywhere. I like the fat swooshes. I'm kind of salty that I wasn't able to grab any pair of fat swooshes because I didn't really find any that really fit my style, nor did I really have the money at the time to grab some. But fat swoosh blazers are an amazing pair. Let's go through these one by one. All right, so Dunks. Again, I think I paid like 75 bucks for this Dunk. So if I wore it every day, beat it up, thrashed it, trashed it, just like the Pandas. Pandas were super hot, super social media heavy. Everybody jumped on that bandwagon. Now you can find Pandas out outlet malls. You can find Pandas on sale at your local shops. So why not grab a pair, beat them up, thrash them, trash them, wear them all winter long, go out and just buy another pair. Sounds great. Sounds like an everyday wearable shoe to me. This material, while it is not the best, it is still fairly good. And it definitely, stands up to the abuse. I see kids at the school I work for wearing Dunks all of the time. So you can't go wrong with those. You toss those back over on the floor, kind of where they've been sitting. We just talked about blazers a little bit. Again, this is a collab with skateboard company Anti-Hero, but you can get your regular blazers anywhere. And again, overlap. Great pair of shoes, everyday wear, and it's a collab at the same time. Next, and my dude Ruben, one of my top subscribers, would have thrashed me in the comments had I not brought this up, but Chuck Taylors. You can't go wrong with Chucks. I have a whole bunch of Chucks. I can throw Vans into this collection too if I wanted to. Great everyday wears, super cheap, easy to get your hands on. That's the important part, right? Something, once I thrash and trash this shoe, can I go out and get another pair? I'm not grabbing another Travis Scott, right? Not grabbing another Union without paying super high resale. Something I can wear every day, beat it up, and then turn around and grab another pair. Donate these, let them recycle them, do whatever you need to do, and you can just turn around and grab another one. Same thing with these. While I do have my issues with this shoe, the Nike Lunar Roam, it's super comfortable and it's stylish. I really like this shoe. I want to like this shoe so much, but again, I don't know if it's because I walk funny or what. Even wife, you can hear it when we're walking and we're doing our grocery shopping. Anything that has like a glossy floor, this thing pops and snaps, like it suctions cups to the floor. So I really, really like this shoe, and it's comfortable. And again, it's something that's stylish that I can wear with whatever, and I can just beat it up and turn around and get another pair because they're always on sale. But I don't think I'll ever grab another pair. So it's kind of disheartening to me. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. Let me know in the comment section below. But everyday pairs that you can just beat up and turn around and cop again are super important. All right, last but not least, experimental. Category number 8. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Senior, those don't fit your style. That's why it's experimental. Try and find things that you can afford. Now, these were, if you guys know, Birks aren't the cheapest, so this is not the best example. But if you want to start somewhere, the Clark's Wallabies, I know that these aren't actual Wallabies, but this is basically a Clark's Wallaby. You can find them on sale. We bought 2 for $99 when we were at the outlet mall. So $50 for this is a great way to get yourself into, again, let me set this pair down. Get yourself something different. Even I haven't worn these ones yet, but the Birks, I've worn the Birks a couple times. And when I first put them on, everybody was like, "Ooh, those aren't you. I don't know. The more you wear them, the more it's going to, you can A, break them in, and B, you can fit them into your style. So you have to use these as an opportunity to experiment with some things, okay? So that's why these are on the list. These are, again, I grabbed these because I knew they were going to be cheap. Kind of something I was hoping I was going to be able to come across at the outlet mall. And you guys saw me grab those. Not that I showed the inside of that store because there really wasn't much to show, but something like this, man. Foam runners. You can put foam runners in this list again, even though those have kind of jumped the shark, right? Not a lot of people are wearing those or even care about those anymore. So maybe that might be an opportunity. Find those on the cheap. You're definitely going to find them cheaper than Birks, and it's really pretty interesting shoe, I think. I don't mind wearing them, and they're comfortable at the same time. So it can be experimental and comfortable at the same time. But the Birks, I'm still trying to get used to these. So again, I'm experimenting, so make sure that you guys find something that you can experiment with. And that may be something if you don't have a certain pair of Jordans in your collection and you don't know if those are going to fit. You can make those experimental too, but find something outside of the box, something that you feel a little uncomfortable going after and grabbing them and trying something different, all right? I still have in the bag because I literally shot a video twice, if not more, styling these, and that's definitely high on my priority list to get that done again. But you know, hopefully when I do that video, you guys will see it's nice and easy to experiment with some of these things, something like this. So make sure you guys get something that is a little experimental. All right, guys, so let me know, what are your thoughts on this list? I feel like it's pretty comprehensive. Everybody really should have something from this category. And again, like I said, right now, it is easy to grab some of these things. You know, you want a Jordan, JD Sports just ran that special with Spring 30 as their discount code, and you could have gotten 30% off of every Jordan. So great opportunities out there to grab some things, try something different. You can even grab Birks at your local DSG and some of your other JD Sports, Foot Locker, stuff like that. Uggs, that is not me. You'll never catch me in a pair of Uggs. But trying something different. Adidas, some of these classics you should have in your collection. Chuck Taylors, things like that. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this list. I enjoyed making it. It definitely was a little difficult to try and come up with the list, and you know, shoes that I feel like fit that list. And again, also hype doesn't necessarily equal collab. The Jordan 5 Black Metallics, you could consider that a hype shoe because a lot of people were going after it. So some different things, different way to look at things, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Again, like I said, comment down below what you guys think, and like I always say, guys, your sneakers are made to be worn, so wear them. Senior out.